Ay, ay, mama, roll, yeah, real shit, real shit, I got daddy issues, they be fucking with my mental, I can't lie, I got daddy issues. Man, for real, this a pain that's not gonna never heal. It's a feeling in my heart that I'm not gonna never feel. When I was 2 years old, my dad got killed. Never experienced real love for a man. I used to sit back and dream about a daddy-daughter dance. Father holding my hand. Guess things don't go as planned. Nah, my father never had a keeper. I thought if a street guy have a daughter, he died, that you never supposed to leave her. My uncles was supposed to come in and take his place, but till this day, they ain't nothing but a disgrace. He smoked my dad's last dollars that he left for me away. Hey, how I'm supposed to trust when I don't trust my family? No daddies, no uncles, all I got is a little brother. If I meet a real man, it's gonna be hard for me to love him. I try to act real hard, but it ain't nothing but a cover. But I got daddy issues. Ay. It's fucking with my mental, cause I got daddy issues, yeah. It's issues, yeah. It's gonna fuck up with your mental. I got daddy issues, yeah. I got daddy issues, yeah. It's like when you want a dad or a father figure bad, you put up with whatever, not realizing your last. But we just a product of our nature, hoping that some man gon' come in and save ya. Every woman got a way that they deal. Some stick around too long to get killed. I mean, abuse, putting up with men that only use, that lie, cheat, but that bottle is sealed. Baby, throw it in the river and never look back. The man that you want coming, God got your back. Act how you wanna be treated, whether you lost your man, your dad, or your brother. Listen, you won't be defeated. Life is a journey and it gotta be complete. Whether you got no daddy, no uncles, or just a little brother, when you get a real man, it's gonna be hard for you to love him. But I got daddy issues. It's messing with my mental, yeah, yeah. I got daddy issues, yeah. It's fucking with my mental, yeah. I got daddy issues, yeah. It's fucking with my mental. That I got daddy issues, yeah. I got daddy issues, yeah.
Yo, you just pull up to the Love Palace. Ain't no cap here, just facts and feels. D and KELLZ on the mic, we talking ships, all kinds. Pull up and unpack. Just enjoy. Friendships that held me down through the struggle. Companions who dipped when I stepped out the bubble. Family ties that tug, some tight, some frayed. But we lay it all out, let the truth get played. No judgment, just lessons on velvet chairs. We speak from the gut, raw love, strip bare. Got a steed, got that glow like sage in the wind. Queen KELLZ hit the mic, truth spilling again.
Ships, we talking, we walking. No filters, just real. Love Palace, the spot where your soul can heal. All them ties, all those vibes, we ain't letting them drown. We lift ships up, never tear them down.
Situationships with benefits and blurred lines. Late night convos that redefine mine. Friend turns to foe, they turn to ghost. But we speak on it all, toast to the growth. Auntie vibes with a twist, drop gems in the mist. Got a palace full of wisdom, come get you a fix. Mic check, soul check, what's your connection? We the pulse of the people, every vibe gets a section. This ain't no gossip, this is gospel with glitter. A sanctuary for the stories they told you to bury. Let your voice rise, let your pain breathe, let your ship dock here.
Hello and welcome to the Love Palace. We on the ships.
I be on mute, y'all.
We on the ships.
Y'all hear us? Mouthpiece, let us know if you can hear us. If I don't have an echo or anything, we good. If you can let me know. know, I would appreciate it. What's up, Kels?
What's up, man?
How's your mental health today?
Well, it's thriving. I don't have any
Oh,
complaints. I'm glad that I don't. So,
he
hey,
said,
A1, how are
okay,
you and how is your mental
okay,
health?
okay. Thank you, Mouthpiece. I'm good. Besides this rain, it's been raining, y'all.
Man, it
So
came out of nowhere too, huh?
yeah, it's like, man, oh man, nothing like the South in the rain. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
y'all make sure y'all subscribing to all these links that the big brother Mouthpiece is dropping. Mm-hmm. Make sure y'all subscribe to all these links. We appreciate you, Mouthpiece, so much.
Yes, thank
Hello to
you.
everybody that is in the clouds. Y'all need a cloud card while y'all up there.
They need the cloud card. We gonna send a limousine. Cause like, y'all hanging out in the clouds. We know them daddy issues is hard to talk about, but hey, somebody gotta talk about them. Shoot.
Y'all cloud watchers. We look, we didn't stole blended shit today. If y'all didn't notice, we took her. We said, you know what, blended, we
He
gonna take
says,
you yours out today. You know, we have so many things with the CLC, so we was like, that's nice. We took blended, so we
hey,
got her.
we said pull up. You see how
Yeah,
many seats is up here, so y'all go pull up.
pull up. Yes, Kels, both of us got and I'm not even gonna say triggered. Even talking last night after we recorded, it was like a lot of revelation happened to
Yeah.
well, both of us. Because I was like, things started to make sense on my adulthood because of the absent father daddy issues that I had. And I was like, oh, we were both shouting out stuff last night. We were cracking up. That's why we doing this, and that's why we're doing that. So, yeah, that's why the ship looked familiar. You know, we share over here at the CLC.
Mm-hmm. We sure do. We be riding together. Or you could take mine and ride in mine, and or you can I ride in yours? But
But
yeah,
yeah, go ahead.
no, this was a topic that really needed to be talked about. Like we done been all around the world, nah, yeah, yeah. No, but we've been around, and this is one area that I think really needs to be talked about as well. Like
Man, yes,
we as women have issues too that stem from fathers being gone, and because fathers play an integral part in a child's life, period. The role in a daughter's life is heavy, is significant, and it really does mean a lot. And when you're missing that key component, it really can send your life through some ups and downs.
it can. And you be wondering, like, why is like to realize that I had daddy issues. Of course, like I said, I went through my divorce and I did go through counseling. And my counselor mentioned that to me. And when I tell you that counseling really made me be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, what you mean? This is stemming from when I was a childhood. And just being, transparent, not having my biological father there. And well, I didn't, well, that's the whole nother story.
Yeah.
But he wasn't there. Then my stepfather was in my life and then he left. So at this point, I'm like, man, where's all the men? And my mom never remarried, right?
Hmm.
So there was never another role model until I got married, a man role model, right? So then, with that being said, I think even looking back at it now, I was looking for that longing that I have for my father through my husband, and that wasn't fair for him, you know.
Hmm.
Knowing that now, it's like that wasn't fair. He didn't get into this marriage to be a father, and the only thing that I really knew how to do was be a mother because I was helping my mother raise my siblings. So I didn't even have the true guidance of a marriage altogether.
Yeah.
So I'm looking for him to be a father, and I'm treating him like a mama because that's the only thing I know how to do. And so it's just all over the place, right? So,
Oh.
you just start to put things in perspective of how okay, I got it. How I got it. Do I got it echo, y'all? Hello?
I don't hear an echo.
Okay. I started putting things into perspective about how oh I know what we have daddy issues. Like when you try to get into a relationship and things aren't going well, that could be a daddy issue. Or you don't have successful relationships, right? That could be a daddy issue. Or you don't want to be in no relationship. Like you said, you was the runner, you know,
Mm-hmm.
because you're like, oh, my daddy issues was different. And it's very unique how we are family cousins and our whole growing up lifestyles was different. And it makes us understand each other when we do talk about certain things. Because the way I view certain things and the way you view certain things is based off how we were raised.
Mm-hmm.
Like the daddy issue part played a big part.
A huge part.
Mhm.
Because that's one of those wounds that you will seek to find until you realize that you got to complete it in yourself if you can't get it, you know, through healing the relationship with your father. Or if you get an opportunity to do that, it's something that is hard work because you really do have to take a deep look inside yourself and see how it's showing up in your real life. You know what I mean? Because we as women, sometimes we just, because we are mothers and we do a lot of stuff. And sometimes let's keep it real, there's some bad women out there because they have daddy issues.
Let's talk about it, Kelly.
Some that just ain't good. You don't treat the man right. You don't talk to him right. You don't let him see his kids. You got 10 baby daddies. And did you even care the fact that you was laid up with a man all this many times?
Mhm. And not telling those goes on to the next generation. You know,
Mm-hmm.
uh,
We
yep.
have to learn to keep our legs closed too because we got daddy issues. Because being promiscuous, being out here with just different types of men,
Mhm.
like I've seen it play out in all kinds of ways.
Mhm. And then I know with me, I felt lost and I couldn't figure it out. I was like, why do I feel so lost? I was just like, I just feel lost and not satisfied and just with life. I was just like, there's a part of me that's missing. Once I got that void filled in, I felt so much better. Uh, Knowing my daddy, and then everything started goes into play. I think my most recent revelation, and we talked a bit about this as well, was when I had told you that it was hard and easy to let go of my marriage. It was hard because I loved him, but it was easy to let him go. And any relationship after that was easy because I was used to letting go.
Hmm.
So it was like, whoa, I was like, that's crazy. I was telling you, Kels, isn't that crazy? I was like, it's just like how I was like, well, it's okay. I'm used to letting go. So I didn't even fight for it to be
See,
real transparent.
and that's crazy too. You know what I mean? Because you don't look at that when you're in it. Sometimes if you're not aware of it, and just knowing what we know now and looking at how it has affected us, you have a whole different view of what that looks like now. And here's the thing, we're here in life to learn and have the experiences too. We're
Mhm.
here to come and gain the experience so that we know how to go moving forward. Some things ain't gonna be forever. And for those that get a long period of time and a long stint with somebody, bless you. You know what I mean? That your
Mhm.
hearts can stay connected like that. That's a good thing. But for those that are still learning, those of us that are still learning and going through things, that we'll come to find out that everything that we did was not in vain, or what we experienced was not in vain,
Mhm.
but to teach us what we want out of life.
Well, let's welcome our sister because we didn't took her ship, so uh,
Ooh,
she didn't came.
hey. We ain't crashing you. We ain't crashing yet. We ain't crashing it.
What's up? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing?
Hey.
I'm
Good.
listening, up in the clouds, hovering in the cloud car
Mhm.
and stuff as I listening to y'all talk. Salute Big Mouthpiece in the building. Salute to everybody else in the building. I'm here for moral support, yo.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, thank you.
Because
That's
that's a hard thing to go through. And when I was growing up, you know what I'm saying? I was blessed to have them both my parents, and grew up in a two parent home with my siblings, you know, some of them anyway. But it was a situation that, they both worked so hard, and my dad wasn't really in the house that much, but trust and believe the goon squad was out in the streets. I call my brothers the goon squad. Goon squads was out in the street, but my father, he didn't have to say stuff but only one time. And he never really raised his voice. And when he did, you might as well just go outside and get run over by a truck because that's what it felt like. But in actuality, when I had made a comment, and I just want to clarify that, in the chat, in the lesson portion of the ships, when I said that, my father was everything to me. Like, he taught me so much, and he never really had to say a lot, you know. Um, but he meant what he said, and he said what he meant. And he basically said, if there's anything that, if you want to ask me, just be prepared for the answer. He said, because I'm going to tell you straight up what the answer is. And you might not like what that said, but fuck it. That's how he was. Straight up and down, straight, no chase. He stood on integrity. He taught us that. And the other thing he said, which resonates all the time, is that the only thing you have is your word. That's what you really have to stand on.
Hmm.
And you don't depend on anybody but yourself, you know. And so I grew up, when I was dating and stuff like that, I used to look at dudes like, yo, I don't even what, what, you know. And of course, don't get it twisted. I had heartbreaks and all of that stuff, but it was like one of those things like the cape will fall out the air and you put the cape on, like, what,
Hmm.
what, you know. And to be really truthfully honest, transparent moment, thank you for your services. Oh, you thought you were staying? No, you're not staying. You can leave now, and most men didn't appreciate that because they said, you act like a dude sometimes. And I was like, I don't act like a dude. I'm total chick. But I'm not gonna, when you grow up and you have somebody in your life and you know how you should and should not be treated, yo, man, I don't got time for that right now. I really don't. I
Mm-hmm.
really, really don't. But I have settled in. And when they say that you date your father, you date your father.
Mm,
When they
Ain't
say
that
that
the
you,
truth?
it's a true fact. You date your father. You go out and you find somebody that's like your dad, whether you realize it or not. You
Mm-hmm.
are definitely dating your father. And then you have to make the decision of whether or not this is something that you want to be in or not. But that man taught me independence and take no shit at all. Then my brothers were like, yo, if a dude asks you for more than $20, get rid of that dude because he ain't shit. Because we're supposed to be helping you, not in reverse. And if a dude asks you for more than $20, he ain't shit. Get rid of him.
Yeah.
let me say shout out, peace and love to DJ King Miller, and E Nicole is
Hey,
in
E.
the
Nicole. Hey,
building,
King
y'all.
Miller. Hey.
Hey, y'all. Hey. Hey,
Hey,
Nicole is in the bill. Hey,
Hey.
Nicole.
yeah.
Hey, girl.
Thank you for coming through, y'all.
So what I want to say to you, Lyndon, and those that did have the father, two parents in the home, thank you, because you sometimes have to be like, girl, no, don't accept that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we, well, me, myself, don't know sometimes. Like, you know what I'm saying? You saying don't give a man more than $20. I didn't did that plenty of times. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, because I
Right.
got more. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, because you shared that with other people in our family. So it's like, dang. So I appreciate having friends that can say, you know what, girl, mm-mm. This because we don't know, having those type of people in your life makes a difference. To tell you no,
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
know my dad
And I
said,
was like, yeah, man, because for the simple fact that my girls, I take no shorts. And I straight talked them through the whole thing. And they used to roll their eyes up in their head. And I used to say, I know. It's not a democracy, it's a queendom. And I was like, yeah, exactly. And I used to, they know that I have a thing about this. Don't you ever ask anybody for nothing. You have your own. And when they used to go out with their friends or something, you got cash in your pocket.
Mm-hmm.
They used to make sure that I had it. I took their little asses to the bank when they were in high school and went over there and got them their own bank cards. Here's your bank cards. You have bank accounts. So don't let me see nothing crazy. And they would have bank cards. You got your bank card and you got cash. Which one you want? Because you're not gonna walk out here with nothing in your pocket because you're not asking nobody for nothing.
Yeah.
hey, serious,
And if you
thank
thought I was bad, my husband was worse than that.
you.
Don't ever let a man give you money. He used to pass out,
Mm-hmm.
you know. Don't do that. So they are raised to be independent people. It's good to be in a relationship. Don't get it twisted, but don't ever lose yourself. And I know that's just words because we all end up losing ourselves
Mm-hmm.
for the most part because we lose our own identity and we become somebody's mother. Oh, that's so and so's mother, or that's so and so's wife. But you're never so and so anymore, especially when you start going up the scale and you become all these different titles. And you do end up losing yourself. So the thing about it is to snatch yourself back. And then, I like to tell everybody, let me reintroduce myself because I think that you got it twisted. Let me tell you who I am.
That part.
So, there's always a point of where you do reinvent yourself, and you ladies will get there. D, you already there, But I'm talking to my younger sisters because some of you women that are here,
Mm-hmm.
even the gentlemen, I could be your mama. So I just want to make sure that y'all do realize that you are so worthy of so much more. And your body is your sanctuary, and you should treat it as such. We all make mistakes, and we give up the cookie jar way quicker than we should. But I'm going to tell you something. When you meet somebody, their imposter, just like you have your imposter, you both have imposters out there. I always say, do me a favor. Keep the cookie on the shelf for at least 3 months, 3 to 6 months. If they're for real, then they're going to hang out and wait for you. If they're just here to hit it and quit, then because they're going to be able to show themselves in 3 months. They can't keep up the facade for that long. Something's going to slip. And that's when you nail it. You know what I'm saying? So if it's something that you really, think that this may be the person, keep it on a shelf for 3 to 6 months. I don't want to hear that shit about we grown, we adults, we could do this, we could do that. Yeah, you could do whatever the hell you want. But your expectation level better match what you're saying. That's all I'm saying. Your expectation level needs to match what you're saying. So if you grow up like that, or you just, out there just like whatever they could say, whatever it is to gaslight you, and then you give up your cookie, you know what I'm saying? And then you gave it up, and in the back of your mind, you knew that that's not something you should have did, you know, but you gave it up anyway. And all of that adulting 101 went right out the window. I'm telling you, it does. Goes right out the window. Because the only thing that I can tell you, even though I rolled like that, because I had to let them know that I'm not that person. So you may not want to play with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't play nice in the sandbox. Especially after I got treated badly the first 2 times or 3 times out the gate. No, we're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing that at all. So, but if it was one of those hit it and quit it, and I knew that's what it was, you need to find out exactly what you're entering into. Because if your mindset is just to hit it and quit it, cool. Do you? You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? But if you're looking for something for longevity, then it's what you put out. So if you're looking for something, and if it's worthy of you and they're telling you all of these things that you want to hear and all of that, that shit's going to go away in like 3 months. For real. 3 to 6 months. They can't take it. They can't keep that mask or facade up for that long. Something's going to slip so you see the real person. Then you have another decision to make. Is this something that I really want? So the question is, it all boils back to you. What do you really want? Because women said, I want a man that's so attentive. I want a partner that's attentive, that love me. I'm the apple of their eye. I want them to be with me forever and ever and ever and ever. And then all of a sudden, you done said this stuff to yourself. But then when this dude starts, or this chick starts following you around everywhere you go, you're like, damn, can I get some space? No, that's not what you asked for. Be specific at what you asking for.
Bad,
I
bad.
love
Yep.
you forever and ever and ever. You remember, I want you. Oh, come on, man. You sitting over there all up in the illusion. And that nice little gilded cage that you have looks pretty cute. It's got nice bars to it. It's golden bars. It's got nice furniture and all of that. And even when you open up the gate to get out, because you done found how to open up the gate to get out of your cage, do you really want to get out of your cage? You know what I'm saying? So, do you want to fly away? Let's fly away. No, I'm just saying.
Hey, so thank you for coming. Good to see you, sis. Hope
Right.
everything's well with you. Man, you right, Blended. It's you have the great mentality because you have that man there. I think especially now in 2025,
You
they
need
don't
that.
even put a man in the picture. You feel me? They be like, we got it. And it's okay to be independent. I talked about this earlier on Daily Dose of D. It's okay to be independent, but not at the cost of losing yourself and other healthy relationships.
This
Like
is true.
these women be like, I mean, I've met women that just be like, I don't want a man, I don't need a man. Like they don't care. And I'm like, no, I'm not at that level. Like, no,
Oh,
I
I
want
used to be that shit. I'm like, what? So why did you think I treated them like what? Who? What? Yo, man, I don't need you, man. I just need you to come over here and take care of what you need to take care of and take it on the hop. That's it. They be like, damn, are you staying here? No, you can. Did you think he was leaving shit here? No. No. But that came
I
from
think I was
pain.
I was that way. Yeah, I just
Yeah,
thought to
that
say
came
that.
from pain, though. That came from, you know, how you were treated. But I just wanted them to know you will never, ever, ever catch me slipping like that ever again. Yeah, bye.
But that's also what shows up when you have a father though in your life too.
I'm
When
trying
you
to tell you, I
when you
had a
do have
father
a
that
father
was
in your
like,
life, you already have that protector
right.
there. So I could see how that's built because you have that protector that's already there. So you like if you coming over here and you already with the games, hey, like you
Nah, it
said, you
wasn't even
choose
that
either
there.
you
I had
want
the
it or you
goon
gotta
squad,
go.
man. I had the goon squad. It was either good. It was good to have them, and it was bad to have them. It was good when it was like you didn't feel like being bothered, and they say, "Oh, who is you? Who's your people? Who are my people? You really want to know?" And then I'll say my last name, and they be like, "Wait a minute." They pause, and it's the same reaction all the time. Pause. Are you so and so, so and so, so and so, and so and so, and so and so, sister? Yeah, okay. It was nice talking to you. But when I didn't want to, when I did want to deal with somebody, I didn't want to tell them that because I knew what
Yeah.
came with it: baseball bats, tire irons, car running over you, shit like that.
It's so
I mean, it
crazy.
got so deep that they used to like, roll up and I'd be hanging out. They used to roll up and they used to be like, yo, isn't she beautiful? Isn't she beautiful? They be like, yeah, man, she's real cute. Yeah, well, wow. Did you talk to her yet? They were like, yeah, I'm trying to talk to her. Yeah. Let me walk you over. Hey, this guy really thinks that you're really cute and everything like that. And they wanted to, like talk to you. And I was like, God, I did, and the look on the face was like, oh my God. Because I knew what was coming. They said, hey, this is my sister. So say hi to her now because you'll never speak to her ever again. So it would be like shit like that. It was like the goon squad for real. For real. Goon squad. You couldn't do nothing. I couldn't do nothing. I mean, I did a whole lot, but on the
Mhm.
slide. But they had spies everywhere. Where you gonna
Yeah.
go? Everywhere. Somebody always knew. So I used to take my shit out of town. I'd be like, way out of town. Now, how do you know all these back roads? Don't ask me that question, all right? Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
But
It's
it's the
thank you.
same way on both sides. But it's about establishing who you want to be. Who do you want to be? And I think that comes with maturity, a great deal of maturity, and knowing that if you stand on your own 10 and that you'll be
Hmm.
able to be self-sufficient by yourself. And that's what I was taught, to be self-sufficient. I don't care if you're in a relationship or not. You have something in your pocket for you. You feel me? And that's how I was raised.
Yeah,
You make sure that
thank
you
you
have a
for
little stash somewhere. So that way, if you got to pat your feet or whatever the case may be, that you can do that.
I'm telling you, that's why I got into gardening. You got to have a life of your own. You got to be doing
Got to have a
something.
life of your own. You got to do something on the outside, yo.
Mm-hmm.
You know. But anyway, I'm done.
Mouthpiece said
I'm getting off the
independent women
soapbox.
are good. Okay. Mouthpiece said independent women are good, but independent women that understand she needs a man touch every now and again is great also.
Well, like
Period.
I said, thank you for coming through. Appreciate
You know that I'm not gonna even
you. What?
thank you so much. Thank you. No, I'm gonna tell you in a minute. Thank you so thank you. I
Salute to you, Alma.
understand. Thank you.
Yes.
You already
Thank
know
you.
you were there at the beginning, so thank you. No, blended. I'm laughing and Kelly. No, I was like that within, except for the last 2 years, because
Mhm.
Kelly asked me. She said, "How you been dealing with not being with no man?" I said, "Kelly, how you know I ain't been with no man?"
Facts. And there you go. See,
She
you was
said,
good with your shit. That's
she
what I'm
said,
talking about. Yeah, you was dipping
I
and diving.
said, "Oh,"
Okay.
I said. She said, "All them years." I said, "Kelly, cousin, I just kept it on the and." But because I did have a fear, so back to what I'm saying, I had a fear of being in a relationship, so I never pursued a relationship. So the men that was like, blah, 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 this what I want, yep, that's good. And then when I fulfilled that, they'd be like, wait a minute, like you said, what do you mean? You told me what it was, I understand what it is, and that's what it is. But they're not used to a lot of women being that way. But I knew that it was because I was so fearful of even trying to be in a relationship because you're going to leave anyway. I had that mentality because of my daddy issues. Like, it don't matter. So we're just going to do what we do. And then you go your way and I go my way. So I probably missed some good guys. I look back at it now and like, dang, that was actually a good guy. But it was because I had the fear of them going to leave, if that makes sense.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't well, yeah. Mm. Well, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, and I know because like you said, you were blessed to have that father. So it's just
I
showing two
was.
different perspectives. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we did the same type of act, but it was for different reasons. You know, I was scared. Like, no, I ain't gonna be in no relationship because all y'all do is leave, leave, leave. Like
Mm.
in our family, well, they're probably listening. Um, there's not really a lot of marriages. Let me think.
I was like that after my father died.
Mhm. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, I got you. I got you. So see, it's still because we even talked about when the father transitions, right? It still affects you as
Mm-hmm.
well. Yeah, it still affects
And my mother. So I lost my mother
you.
when I was 25, you know.
Yeah.
Then I lost my father 5 years after that.
Mm. So you
So
had so see that's a different type of absent parent. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And even though you were older, you still experienced that.
Yeah.
So
Well,
see,
she
that
was
makes
sick
sense
so
though,
much.
because
Well, she was sick
yeah.
so much. Yeah. Yeah.
So it sort of makes sense because you said it was after you were like that after he left, right? Is that what you just said?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like everybody's gonna leave anyway. So
Right. So
Mm-hmm.
we never had it. So we were like that in the beginning. You see what I'm saying? Like, so
Mm-hmm.
it still sort of ties in. Since we never
mm,
had it and they always left at the beginning, we already adapted that mentality. When you
Yep.
had it, then it left, then you got that mentality. So it shows how it still affects
yeah,
women.
no doubt. And
Mhm.
they've been going for a long time. Long time. They're in their ages are in their hundreds.
Oh wow.
So they've been gone a long time. I had older parents because I was the youngest of 7. So
Okay.
you can do the math yourself. They're in their hundreds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I love the
But yeah,
different
it's
perspectives. Like seriously, like that. Because I'm telling you, my daddy issues came out in beating people up, and I still be on beating people up time. And then met my dad and was like, "Dang, my dad be beating people up." So I now know I be beating people up. Like my
Those are
stuff
my
was
brothers.
my stuff
My
was
nieces and
different.
nephews was like that. They knew their father to going around beating people up.
Yeah, and so it was a thing for me. Like that's what it showed that I was just hella guarded all the time. And then plus just the way that I grew up as a child too, with the things that have happened in my childhood too, that had a hold on it too. So like I said, these last couple of months where I did really get to mend that daughter father wound was really eye opening. And then doing this, like it triggered some things, but it was like, man, I've healed through a lot going through these last couple of months and recognizing that. I also getting to have that conversation with my father, a real conversation where it wasn't no sugarcoating or none of that, just straight up questions and answers. Some of it was non-responsive until another conversation was had, but it opened up a door to really look into life and the things that I've done that have got me to this point too.
I just
Because
simply
as
want to thank you for coming. Sorry, go ahead. Just wanted to say that before. Thank you for your support always. Yeah. Go ahead, Kels. I'm sorry. I thought
oh no, I was just saying, just coming through all of that and just seeing, looking at the woman that I am today is like, hey, we went through some things, but to be able to come out on the other side of that and still be healing, you know what I mean, and being accountable for what is holding in life today.
mhm.
Because the only real father figure that I had was my grandfather, my mother's father.
He's amazing.
Like he was the best
Yes, he's amazing.
for all of us.
Yeah.
Anybody that came in contact with my grandfather was like, dang, yeah, he's the truth. So like he helped raise me when I was younger. So I got a little bit of that, but it's different because that's my mom's father. And although he loved us to the best of his ability, he would do anything for us. He'd sit and he'd talk to us. There's still, when the father is missing, it still leaves that void inside of you that you're constantly looking for. So mine was just the intimacy. That's why I like being around and getting to know people and just sitting around and talking to them, especially a male, and picking their brains, because it's the intimacy part that for me was missing. And so that's kind of what I searched out, that part. And then like I said, the aggression part, being aggressive and fighting. That's
Mm.
how my issues turned out for me.
So real quick, Glenda, a side note into everybody listening. So on Sunday, I'm poetry and pulls. I did my poem, and then I got some cards pulled. If y'all didn't go back and see it, one of the cards, the star told me that I still needed to do some inner child work. And when she read that, I was like, oh, okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We got to doing this pre-record on this right here. And I was like, this is it. I looked at Kelly, I was like, this is it. Like, and I really see it as it was inner child work to see it at a different perspective. Because now I'm looking at this is to elevate and be my higher self. I learned, okay, this is why I act this way. This is why I say this thing. This is why I
Hmm.
treat people this type of way. And so that inner child work happened that quick from Sunday to Tuesday. I'm just gonna put that out there. Like it was that quick. I was like, I looked at Kelly.
Mhm,
Oh,
mhm. Well, well.
So, hey, I'm just saying, I don't know. Y'all might need to pull up to this right here. Big Mouthpiece put it in the chat. Y'all might need to pull up and see, you might have some messages out there that get some
Really.
clarification. I'm just saying. So it happened so quick because I was like, wow. And I agree with Kelly, like this healing process, I talk about it. We talk about it all the time, Linda. All of us talk about it. The healing and the growth don't stop. And when you see it keep happening where you're growing, you're like, I already took care. I was like, I already took care of my childhood stuff. No, you didn't, girl. Go back there and look. So the healing, the reason why we do these type of shows, because there was a mention about this was an interesting topic because we're doing this because we've seen the need for it and we're healing as well. And to show you there's help. Like create you a circle that's gonna help you. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be like, nah, girl, you do and wooty woo. That ain't right. You didn't get
Man, that's all I'm saying.
$20. What's wrong with you?
Right. I'm like in my younger days, I used to fight men too.
Yeah, that was our thing.
That
Ditto,
was
ditto.
No, you have no
no,
idea.
back in the day. I'm just saying, like,
All
just
yeah,
full
yeah.
transparency. You know what I mean? We fight dudes like daddy issues. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it showed up in a lot of different ways, and the way that you talk to men. You know what I mean? The way that you kind of degrade them. Like I've been all over the world with my daddy issues. So I understand now going back and looking at it like dang. Like Dee said, I could have messed up some potential good relationships before I got married and even after. But I taken the time out to really assess my situation and clear out my baggage. Because when I go into my next relationship, I ain't taking no bag lady over here.
I feel you on that, Kel. That's why I'm doing a lot of healing. And I'm to the point now I said this to you, like, I'm good either way. If somebody comes in my life, I'm good. If not, I'm good because I love me. So it's not saying that I don't want a man or a mate. I do. But it's gonna come when, well, they say it comes unexpected, so I'm not gonna say that. But it's not a I gotta have a man because we have friends that have to have a man so bad that they keep a toxic relationship.
Oh yeah, oh no, now that's real daddy issues right there.
Yeah, they stay in these toxic relationships because, oh, I don't want to be alone. And we're like, girl, it's toxic.
I got kids. What?
Yes.
They don't even want to be around neither one of you motherfuckers. What you talking about?
Wow, Kelly. Wow.
Well,
Wow.
I'm just daddy issues. I'm just saying. I got triggered a little bit, and the daddy issue came out a little bit. But the kids is having mommy and daddy issues. Like for real, you staying in a relationship for the kids, and the kids is looking like I wouldn't be in this relationship. They know. So it's like, what you there for?
Fact, fact. A lot of children grow up and resent the parents too for that. Kills like you stayed into. You can't tell me what to do
I
because
know
I'm
some
the
people
same.
that was like that, like totally disrespects their mom because they mom stayed with their dad for way longer than they was supposed to, and then now they won't even help the mom, but they be with the dad though, which is so weird to me. But okay, your mom helped you and got you to where you supposed to be, and she living like Cinderella, and y'all over here with y'all dad living like y'all bachelors. All because she stayed in a relationship where she shouldn't have stayed in. Or
Yeah.
I know a person where their sons is now gone and passed away, and the mom is still, I mean, at a situation where she's not able to do for herself right now. But she stayed in a relationship, and had she had left, her sons would probably be saved to this day.
What it is, I don't think it's that. It's when it comes to the kids, they usually gravitate to the parent that they think that's going to leave.
Let them
So
do what
those
they want
those
to.
people, right? Those people will stay with those, like, be underneath that parent that would be the abuser, would be the one that, because your mom, your mom's is always going to be there, but you're not too sure about that other one. So you're going to give that one more of a hall pass than anything.
Mm.
So that's just an added layer, just observation.
Yeah, I can see that too.
It's a lot. Like going through this, it was just like even to the point where you always hear Kel say she don't have no friends until now. Okay, she'd be like, I don't have no friends because that was when we dissected that through this research. It was because the daddy issue was I don't need no friends because you're gonna leave, right? My thing was I tried to get as many friends as I could because I was like, oh, I just want somebody to love me. You know what I'm saying? So it was like we were so on different sides, and I'm thinking all these people are my friends, and just trying to love on them and make sure they're okay and everything. And she was like, no, I'm gonna beat you up. You know what I'm saying? So it all mouthpiece. This says, oh, there you go. Okay, okay, there you go, mouthpiece. It didn't have your device. So it's hold on, King, real quick. It was just very enlightening to see the different perspective from the issue. You know what I mean? Because I was like, I was the one that had. I'm telling you, when you go to Colorado, my kids be like, "Mom, I don't even like going to the store with you." Like, I know a lot of people. And Kelly, when she started being around me, was like, I don't like people. So it was like it was so weird, but it was just going
Ditto.
through, yeah, going through what we went through. We went through the same thing, but the reaction was different. But the root cause was daddy issues. So that was like eye opening for us. Welcome to the stage, Big Mouthpiece on the
Let's
CO.
go. Let's
Let's
go.
go.
CLC.
You there? Can't hear
Wonderful
you.
Queens, man, wonderful show. Both, man, yeah, y'all, you hear me? Can you hear me? Mic check. Can you hear me?
Okay, that's better
Salute,
right
Can you hear
mouthpiece.
me?
Salute.
Yeah, we can hear you,
Okay.
mouthpiece.
Hey, salute, Queens. Big. Okay, I just want to make sure. I was saying too. Excellent topic, Queens. Wonderful daily dose of D show earlier, and this is also a great, amazing show right now. Being on the ships, you know what I'm saying. I feel like I'm in, VIP section on the suite or something. You know what I'm saying. This is a wonderful setting right here.
Well, you are part of the CLC, so let's
Y'all
go.
hear me?
We can hear you. We
I
got
hear
you.
you. Hmm.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes. Welcome to the deck. Welcome to the deck.
Can you
I'm
hear us?
trying to tell you. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I was one of the brothers that was kind of, let's go. I was kind of one of the brothers that was on the receiving end because I had three sisters and trying to be the ideal brother as well as, eventually showing them to be the ideal man was very tough, because my sisters like them thugs, man. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna go no further with it. I'm gonna just leave it there.
Me too, mouthpiece.
Me three, mouthpiece.
Oh.
Thug passion over here.
Only people with IQ of 100.
Oh, that is crazy. No, but I get what you saying, mouthpiece. I get what you saying.
They keep you on your toes. That's what he's talking about. He said, shoot. He said they
Yeah,
keep me.
yeah.
Yeah.
I had to. I had to stand. Yeah,
Say that again. You broke up. Can y'all hear him? I can't hear
No.
I can't hear him.
him. Okay. Making sure it's not me. We can't hear you. Oh, you on mute. Okay, maybe he's thinking. Hey, well, that's a whole nother lie, y'all. We can't
Yeah,
even go.
I broke up. Can you hear me?
We can hear you now.
Yeah, now we
Can you
can.
hear me
Go
now?
ahead. Yeah.
Hello, Mike check.
Hi.
Yes, we can
Mike
hear
check
you.
1 2. Can you hear me? Let me know if y'all can
Yeah,
hear me, y'all. I just want to hear me. I get, okay.
we
That was
can hear you. Can you hear us?
me. My bad. Okay, y'all can hear me now, right? Okay. I was saying I was on the receiving end. I was
Yeah,
you
we
know what
can
I'm
hear
saying.
you.
Me and I got another brother, right? So my brother. Okay, can you hear that? That was the beatbox mic check too, right there. You know. Okay. Okay. So what I was saying was basically like I was on the receiving end because I was like trying to look out for my sisters, my three sisters. You know what I'm saying when it came to dealing with guys, and they kept running into these they kept running into the thugs. You know what I'm saying, and I was trying to let them know like older than me, so I couldn't really say too much because I was the younger brother. But at the same time, I still would do the best I can to kind of help them see, uh, the truth about some of the guys that they dealt with. You know what I'm saying? And as time went on, they would see. You know what I'm saying? But in the beginning, like y'all was talking about earlier, the 3 month theory, they was swayed in 3 months. They kind of like was already like putting a stamp on it, like y'all, they official, they're official, and then come find out by the third month, even some before the third month, them guys be done all type of extra shit, sleeping with their friends and shit. It's crazy.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
What you talking about?
Right.
Right.
Yeah, that's how it be sometimes.
That was my bent voice. What you talking about?
You shut up. Yeah. That so mouthpiece. Not
Yeah,
trying to be in your business. So
yeah,
was the father in your life?
man. Unfortunately, he wasn't, man. Man,
Okay.
due to he
Okay.
got hooked on some drugs, and he had to fight. He was fighting the battle of the drugs, and he didn't get off of them until like maybe I would say by 2013 he was done. He had cleaned his life up, got himself together, and then so much time had passed that he was trying to gather that time back with us, but my sisters wasn't. They was already with kids, and it was kind of already beside the point then. But even then, he still made it his effort to at least get in tune with his grandkids and be a good granddad.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you definitely did you see the impact of how your sisters were without your father being there?
Yes, man, Queen. I ain't gonna lie, Queen. That hurt, Queen. It made me develop a soft spot for my sister and them in a way. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And I would just try to do my best to be the ideal man myself because I know they was looking at me as the example as well. So I just try to just make sure I kept it 100 with myself and them as well, and wasn't out there playing with women hearts and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because that's karma too in a way. You know what I'm saying? I had a good unique understanding of karma. So seeing my sister and them going through that with guys and they end up one of my older sisters, she ended up having some kids from this guy and he never did nothing for him and what I'm saying, he just wanted to deal with her when he deal with the kids when he dealt with her and it was one of those situations where it was just like, man, that's the wrong idea of a man right there. You know what I'm saying? Let me make sure I be the right idea as a man coming up in society. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Yeah. And that's just some of the things that's what we're trying to get through is healing those spots within us. Because when our fathers are missing, it creates a void. It really does. And it plays out in so many different ways.
Yeah.
and the ways, and the thing is yes, you have empathy for them, but once we come into being grown women, we also, like Blenda said, we got to start putting some boundaries up. We got to start coming back to ourselves.
Right.
Close it up. If you really trying to be in a
Right.
relationship and you want something with somebody, make sure you hold your stuff up and make sure this is the right type of person. Like, start getting standards. Don't get tricked out of your bag or your cookie
Right.
or your house or your
Come on.
life.
Right.
Hey,
I think it's important too
on all
to
levels.
send a message to fathers that do have daughters that they do look up to you.
Yeah.
That's the first man that is in
That's
their
that's
life.
Hmm.
That is, so they're looking
yep.
at you move, how you treat a woman, how you respond. And like Sister Blenda Hillen said, unfortunately, sometimes we pick the men that's like our dad. So we
Man,
want to make sure, I'm just putting that to the men, like those fathers out there that have daughters. You are the first person that, oh, I hear ice. Sorry, Kelly. Like, we waiting for our ice machine to work.
I heard some
Sorry.
ice dropping.
Me too. Those are the first men
I did.
that are, are in their life, because I always said this to the men that have daughters. Nobody can ever tell your daughter that she's not beautiful if you telling her that she is. And I do believe that. Because I little girls are like that, and the girls are, you can, nobody can say you need, oh, you not attractive because of what my daddy said, and they'll go on about
That's
their
right.
business. My
That's
daddy
right.
said, my daddy said, you know what I'm saying? So I
Well,
just think
well,
that's
well, well.
And what
Mhm.
type of example are you setting for your daughters? Are you setting an example for your daughter to go pick somebody that's not, conducive to raising a family because of how you grew up? Because sometimes we have these fathers that
Right.
they just fathering. I guess that's how you would say it, where they just in the home, but the example ain't good. The environment ain't good for the daughter.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
because I
I
know
agree with
that
that
I have.
100% because you know what?
Go ahead, Mouthpiece.
Oh,
You
go ahead,
good?
Glenn, my bad. Uh, while I was a young man and I came into my adulthood, um, I was skeptical about that too already myself. I was trying to make sure I wasn't being a contradiction. You know what I'm saying in that light. You know what I'm saying? Because don't get me wrong, women are very beautiful, and I know it's a lot of beautiful women out here and out everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, right? But I didn't want it
Hmm.
to be looked at upon as because I respect my mom. I think that respect for my mama too kind of carry in with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My mom's respectable always and things of that nature, especially when it comes to being a gentleman toward women. So I kind of already kind of knew, you know what I'm saying? But as time went on, when I ended up having a daughter, that even like tripled the effect. That really helped me get myself in line. You know what I'm saying? Because now I have a young lady coming into the world who sees me, who's looks at me the way my sisters looked at my dad. I would have to definitely step my game up, but not necessarily step my game up, but just make sure I'm being the right example or somewhat even a good example of a male representation in her life. So she don't have those same trauma issues in her life. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I felt it very necessary that I had to really be that chain breaker as well as that curse breaker because my dad he dropped the ball on that issue. You know what I'm saying? But also him becoming a junkie, it kind of caused a whole big rift between us. You know what I'm saying? But I was like the only
Hmm.
one who really stood out as his son because I'm a junior, so I'm the only son. So I stood out to make that to close that wedge between us because at one point in time I was disappointed in him too. But then you know what I said? You know what? Being as it may that he was on, you know what I'm saying, drugs, I had to kind of like not necessarily look across it, but understand that too and accept that. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So having daughters it's supposed to. If it don't, as a man, it's supposed to help you shape and become a better man as well, and also an ideal male for your daughter. So when your daughter get in the age like y'all just said, if they see a man telling like their dad always let them know they're beautiful, can't no man call them ugly. Can't no man treat them that way. And I ain't gonna lie. that was the main reason why I made sure I kept myself intact when it comes to dealing with the opposite sex. And I wasn't just trying to bring everybody around my daughter and all that crazy stuff. No, I want my daughter to understand that, you have to be, choosy, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to dealing with, the opposite sex as well. You have to make sure people really love you. You know what I'm saying? And that they just
Hmm.
not trying to get
Yeah, absolutely. Um, and on the women's side, um, I have my son, and I even though me and their father was not together, we did good co-parenting. But like
uh-huh.
even with my little cousin, the girls, because that's the only girls I have besides my granddaughter now, I'm gonna teach them to be able to handle any type of issues that arise when it comes to having that issues. What I'm trying to say is we gotta break that generational curse. I know me and
That's right.
KELZ is very adamant about that because we're in the same family and we're like we both had daddy issues, right? Um, I feel like it on her side it broke a little bit, like that generational curse broke a little bit, but it still seemed to carry on, even though they might have had their parents when they got married, it didn't work. You know what I'm saying? So then it's like it's trying to pick back up. But it's definitely our goal. Women should try to make sure their children are able to handle such things, right? And break these generational curses of
That's right.
having these daddy issues and not being able to knowing who you are. Because at the end of the day, all this healing is for you. If you can't heal yourself, you can't heal nobody else.
Hmm.
Man,
Facts.
big fact.
Yeah.
All right, see, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna drop down and drop back into the chat. But it's been a pleasure.
Well, thank you for gracing us with
Thank
your
you for
presence.
yeah,
Try every now and then. Tell
since
nobody
we
though.
rode the cruise liner and all.
Oh, see?
Thank
You know,
you. We appreciate you. Hey,
We
I
do. I appreciate it.
I need that.
Appreciate it.
We we need to go kills. We need to go get that.
yo, man, the first. I got the second one done already.
Oh, okay,
Oh, okay.
okay. Well, it's still
Let's
be some.
go.
Got the second one done already.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
y'all
tell
make
y'all
sure
now. Look, Kels and Goddess D, y'all gonna have to decide which one of y'all gonna get it because I'm getting the other one. Okay, so I just want y'all to
y'all.
know,
Oh,
y'all
Oh,
understand.
oh,
Okay,
oh, oh, oh.
clear. Let's be clear. I don't want any mistakes. Okay,
Okay, okay, okay, okay. Look, you know what? Cause you're the first man of this CLC. I'll sit this one out. It's okay. I can sit
I'm
this one
not
all
out.
right,
gonna
I
be.
appreciate that. That's what's up. All
Go
right,
ahead, King. Go ahead, King.
I'm not
I
gonna
got
be
it. I
on
got it.
I want
It's
the
already
most.
done. It's already in the box. 6 pack.
It's still gonna borrow it. Go ahead, mouthpiece. I'm coming to get it after you. You can get it though.
Oh,
But soon after. But soon after.
Remember,
okay,
I'm an
cool,
artist.
cool.
I'm sensitive about my shit.
You don't need to be
All the
sensitive
time.
to this beautiful creation. Okay,
Yeah.
y'all
That's
make
right.
I
sure
That's
got
right.
y'all
some
do
shit.
it.
I got some shit for y'all.
Uh-oh.
We
That second one that I
ready.
was telling you about.
We ready.
Hey,
We
Go.
ready.
hold
It's
on.
called
Oh,
what is it
yeah.
called? Nighttime or some shit like that.
What?
Oh
Let
Let's
me
yeah,
go.
let me
yeah.
don't
Oh yeah,
do
yeah.
yet.
I
Let me
think
let
it's
me.
DJ. Yeah.
Is she trying to have you put it on, D?
I'm about to.
Go
Hold on.
ahead. Go ahead and
Okay,
keep the
don't leave
party
yet.
going.
Don't
Oh, let's
leave yet. Okay, here we go, y'all. Coming
go ahead and keep
soon.
the party going.
Yeah, coming
Let's go.
soon, y'all. Here we go.
Thinking, baby, you don't know the world a damn thing. Light up, lavish light. I've been moving too fast, running low on grace, feeling heavy, but I found my space. Lavender dreams in a smoky swirl. This moment mine, forget the world. No stress in my chest when I take this hit. These herbs ain't just pretty, they legit. Tobacco free, just clarity. And I ride this flame like therapy. Lavish light, bold, glowing gold in the quiet night. Smooth fire make me feel just right. Lavish light, lavish light. Lavish light, falls. I breathe deep and I claim my life. No rush, no fight, just vibes. Lavish light, lavish light, lavish light.
Lavish light over here for real.
Lavish light.
Uh,
That's
Right.
right. I was so saying that is I'm trying to tell
I
you.
was singing it. I was singing it. Lavish light.
oh,
So
y'all better
we're
check
done.
that EP out. It's coming out, y'all. Y'all better quit playing with us.
Yes. So
Let's
Still
go.
Soul is done. That's for people who have a situation in regards to anxiety. It's for a relaxation and anti-anxiety. The Night Passage one is for that dream work and that astral travel. Yes.
Oh yeah.
I want all of the above.
That's what I was about to say,
We're gonna
but you
be
took the
happy.
words out of my mouth.
Yeah,
But if
Real
they
for real.
would like to
we go.
order them, at least those. What I'll do is that when I finish with all the blends that I want to do for this round, you would just have to DM me and pay for it in Cash App because they don't allow me to have it in my Etsy store. So if you would like to get it, I'll be doing um, a pre-sale, so to speak, on those items for the six
Cha-ching,
pack.
my money's already dropped in the Cash App.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I'm
I,
gonna keep it
well,
real with you.
soon.
And when the other
Soon.
stuff comes in, I'll be offering a gift box as
It'll be
well.
tomorrow on the Cash App tomorrow. You will be getting a Cash App from me tomorrow at about 6 o'clock.
Oh,
let's
damn.
go.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Hey, you can't call us the
Let's go.
COC for nothing. Come on, y'all.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
Come
tell
on,
you.
brother. Come on, brothers up
The
here. Come
thing
on,
is
brother.
y'all could come lavish lights too, and then just let us know what when we have these conversations, and we all just be on the lavish lights having lavish
Man,
conversations.
the chips
Yo,
is
that
There we go.
one, that
gonna be
second
lavish
one,
like
that
all
one's
this.
fire, yo. I know it's
All
fire.
Yeah.
The first one
Right.
chilled me straight out.
Oh, that's wonderful.
But
Y'all
that
more than
second,
welcome to DM us too on IG. Y'all following us on IG, by the way. Y'all more than welcome to DM us. We would definitely DM Blended Healing to get y'all connected too, by the way. I just want to put that out there too also. You know what I'm saying? While we at it.
absolutely.
Proceed, Queen, pardon me.
Yeah, I'm about to put
But
her
I'm
in
excited about it.
chat
I'm
right now.
excited about it.
I'm
It's been
excited too. I'm
long.
excited
Yeah.
with you.
I know that's right.
Yo, I'm gonna offer a
I'm trying to
bigger
tell
one
you.
too. I'm gonna go colossal.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
Let's go.
She gonna really have you hitting her
Colossal.
with the dear friend, dear friend.
Then you'll
The
be able
stuff
to
you
go on and do
made for
different.
us.
Yeah, let me send you over the questions and send
You
you
know,
over some
girl.
lavish lights before you even hit the stage.
I'm trying
Oh, that was a good one, Kim.
to
There's all this information,
I'm
y'all.
gonna
Yeah, that was a
give
good
you
one.
something to calm you down.
Okay.
That's
Every
what
time we
that's
get
Yeah.
triggered, you notice we be like, this is what we need right here. Bloom. Or I say, is this triggering to you? No.
I think it is. Pass the lavish
I know that's
lights.
That's it.
right.
I'm
Do a lavish light break. I'm trying
Right.
to.
Okay. One
Everybody go
thinking
get your
about
We're
it.
lavish
about to
It's
take
all
a
lights.
quick lavish light.
natural. There's
Oh,
no CBD. There's no THC. It's all a blend of all different types of herbs and floral
Smokable
that goes in
herbs.
there, and you would be amazed at what the combinations make you feel like. You feel me?
Hmm.
Yeah, but it's all coming. That
man,
was a
let's
Please
go.
feel
savings,
All natural.
free, and please
huh?
feel free to, everybody. I'm just gonna say, feel free.
Man, no problem. I got you. I got you. Yeah, I
Yeah.
got you. It's packaged and ready to go. Just tap in there and look inside of the look at your IG. I sent you a picture.
Oh, we getting treats
Indeed.
already. Treats.
Yeah, I was busy today. I haven't been able to be on IG. I had a YouTube live today. Okay.
You did, and you're gonna have another one tomorrow. But with that being said, peace and love, love and peace,
Oh, peace and love.
peace
All
and
right, peace and
love.
love. You know, peace and love.
Okay,
I'm hitting you up right
Don't
now.
do
Love Palace. Love Palace.
okay, all right. Peace and love, love and
Did you see it? Did the COC on the picture?
COC all day, baby. I'll see you later.
All right.
Have a good night.
All right, you too. Be
blessings,
well.
Queen. Do blessings. Don't bless.
Blessings.
Kels, go ahead. Talk for a minute.
Well, shoot, I'm happy that I'm healing my daddy issues, so I could just be right to
I know that
everybody in my life. Because literally, just because you have daddy issues, it affects everything that you touch.
everything.
It could be your sisters, your brothers, your like you saying, mouthpiece. You know, you look at you have a feeling for a certain feeling for your sisters, knowing that they've gone through that. You know what I mean? So it affected you
Right.
too, even though it was them going through it. So the more that we heal ourselves, the more that we really do take the time to address what the issue is. Because the hardest thing to do is the first step, and that is to acknowledge that there is a problem. When we get to a point where we can acknowledge where the
That's
issue
right.
lies, then we can
Yep.
work it out if we want to. But it's going to take work for us to
That's
do that.
right.
It's going to take work for us to look at ourselves and go, you know what, I do got some things I got to work on. Let me go ahead and work on that. And if I got to step aside to work on them problems, I got to step aside. If I got to go get this type of help, then I need to go get this type of help. Because at the end of the day, you're doing it for you. And once you get right for you, you could be right for everybody else. I promise you can. You can't pour from an empty cup, but you can definitely fill other people's cup from your overflow. I've said that before.
Ooh, bars.
Oh, shoot, that was mine. TLC.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Uh,
Yeah, I
yeah.
wanted to definitely I wanted to definitely chime in though, Queens, because I was thinking, what I'm saying? I said, you know what? It's also men, a lot of men too, that suffer from daddy issues also. You see what I'm saying? So not necessarily in the aspect of being in a relationship, but just becoming the ideal man that you would like to be in life, having confidence in yourself, being able to reach certain heights in your life. You need another man, what I'm saying, as a young man to show you that. You know what I'm saying? Now, prior to my dad becoming a junkie, he was that guy. He definitely showed me a couple of things before the situation occurred. But as time went on, I still never lost that respect for him. You see what I'm saying? Even through that, I'm saying? It's like the respect always was there because I've seen him at his best. You know what I'm saying? So seeing him at his worst didn't really affect me as much.
That's good. Yeah, we definitely know that it affects men as well. We just were we talked about the men's mental health last week, so we was like, what can we talk about as far as the women? And we
Yep.
just seen so much of this mouthpiece, like the behaviors, unsuccessful
Yeah.
relationships. You angry women are angry a lot, or undecisive a lot, or
Mm-hmm.
too clingy.
Clingy, aggressive,
Yeah,
low self esteem,
right.
a lot of different things.
Because of the absent father,
Right.
you know, and it's a personal experience. Like,
Yeah.
I am not the person that y'all know, the person that y'all met on this YouTube years ago. Oh no, I'm telling you.
Ooh, thank
Me
God.
too. Look,
Thank you,
that's
Most
what I was
High.
like, man.
Yeah, thank you.
I
Tell
know,
them,
I
say
know,
that.
no, no, you
Yeah.
don't play no games.
Oh my man. Especially,
I
I'm
know that's
telling
right.
you, after I went through that divorce, like I said, I probably had the perfect, well, not the perfect, the guy that was for me, but because my attitude was so bad and I was so hurt, I didn't care. So I was like
Oh man,
that dude. I'm just
understood.
doing this and then we out. Nick, get up. Are you leaving? Yes. Okay, you need to go. Like, I was really like that. Like,
Understood.
aggressive talking, angry. I would be so angry at
Okay.
times and just so like just I didn't care. And if I felt that you were gonna hurt me or that you was trying to, I'ma hurt you first.
See,
I
yep.
was really like that.
And I was Ella May booed up.
She was.
But even in my booed up relationship, that shit was toxic. Like,
She was.
it was
She
good till it wasn't. You know what I mean? That shit
Man,
was toxic. And just to attribute to like the fixer, the woman that want to fix, think that you hop in and helping, you know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure my attitude wasn't the best. I'm going off, I'm talking some shit. You know what I mean? I could have came at things in a whole different manner, but because of the aggression, again, with being angry with my father, he ain't there. You know what I mean? What did I have? I had nobody to teach me. And then a woman having to protect herself, there's a certain type of aggression that comes behind you having to protect yourself. Because depending on the environments that you've been around,
yeah,
if you've had to be your only protection, that armor just gets harder with each encounter of a person.
and then it's so like Kelly said to
mm,
me on the show earlier, because I was so nervous of giving my heart to out to people, the honest heart, that pain. But I had to realize that it's still gonna happen. And now I know how to handle it different. I know that I'm triggered, so I take a step back. When I be on these shows saying I be meditating and praying and doing all that, I really be doing that.
Hmm.
Because it be a trigger and I want to
right.
go click boom like that dude.
That's my dude.
I,
Click boom.
I, I have to be like, no, you came so far. Breathe, meditate, hit the hotline and talk to somebody and go off. Like that's, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like I said, it's good to have a very good supportive system where you can go and do what you would normally say to the person or whatever, and they say, "Go ahead, just let it all out," and you feel good, right? But it you have to do the work because
Right.
the triggers are still gonna come. It doesn't stop. So if you get a trigger
Yeah,
and you fall back
that's
a
right.
little bit, like, oh man, I done came out my body. Let me come back. You know what I'm saying? You might it we're not perfect, but still put in the work. Knowing those triggers and knowing, hey, I have this outlet. Oh, I can go outside. I can go meditate. I need to go do this. Let me breathe first before I send this message.
I
Let me
can do
talk
my
to the
music. I can
divine
write a
first.
poem.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll write a poem and go off. Yeah.
Yep.
So it's like this is not a game. We're here to help the people that think that they can't get through it or don't even realize they have that issue. Stop being
There we
angry,
go.
lady. Just heal. Just heal.
And yeah, and to help them realize that it's always been inside of you. You've always had the tools to do it. Just do it.
Like
Right. Like
Do
Nike.
it because it's
yeah.
They
necessary,
said
though.
no doubt.
Do it because you can. Do it because you owe yourself. Do it because growth looks good on you. Do it because when is the last time you thought about you? Do it because the
Right.
only person that you can depend on is you. And if you don't do it, how do you expect for it to get done? Do it because of all the times that you've had strength to do something else you could have been working on you. Do it because if nobody ever told you you loved you, by you doing it, you've already shown up for yourself. Need I say more?
No, you
Man, you
pretty good.
can. I don't mind. I ain't even tripping. Keep going, Queen. Yeah, you was cooking. Loving that. I ain't gonna even lie. Keep going.
I mean, I could go on and on,
Mhm.
but we
Well,
gotta
you
start
probably
realizing we matter to ourselves.
Mhm. Absolutely. That self love, it's not just external, it's the inside self love. Because when you feel you beautiful in the inside, man, it's gonna show too. You have a different light, a different radiance that comes up that people be like, you're just beautiful. You're a beautiful spirit, you're a beautiful person because you love who you are. And loving who you are means healing who you are, taking care of yourself, being unavailable for people, like I said earlier. You know what I'm saying? We gotta realize who to consider, who not to consider. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a very important part in life today in 2025. We need to make sure we are putting our energy in the right space. So having the attitude, I don't need a man attitude, you're getting that from women that is lying to you. So let me break this down. You hear all these stars, right? I don't need a man. Da, 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 da. They rap about that. I could do this, but got a man. I just want people to realize that.
let's go. Let's go, D. Let's go, D.
Be
Let's go,
hollering,
D.
need a man, but
Turn
got
up.
a man.
Man,
That's the
I'm
trick
just,
that
bag of
time
the
you see him.
society today.
yeah, yeah. That I
Yep.
mean, I laugh at that because these younger 20-year-olds and so forth be listening to Cardi B and Megan Stallion and all them, and they be like, "Yeah, I don't need a man." Blah blah blah. Megan Stallion got a man. Cardi B got a man. Cardi B had several men. How about that? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, though,
Mm-hmm.
that's entertainment. They real life, they got a man. You understand?
Hmm.
So, like those that narrative that's being put out there, they're not even living by that. That's lyrics. They're not living that life. Now, can we survive? Men and women have learned and have adapted to survive without that, but that doesn't mean that that's the way it's supposed to be. We're supposed to work in harmony with each other. So that I
Right.
don't need a man attitude is far from the purpose of what the divine had in mind. Yes, you can survive and you can do exactly what you want and all that. Yes, like I said, I'm content with not wanting a man in the sense where I'm gonna just take anything. Now, do I want to be in a relationship? Absolutely, but it has to be a right one. So I'm not just gonna go and be in a toxic relationship just
Right.
because that's something that I desire. I have enough love within myself. That's where independence I feel comes in. That's where that independent spirit is like, no, I'm okay. I got it. If it comes, it comes, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't need a man attitude or a woman. That's not how it works. That's not how the divine made it. Look at nature. But, you know. we were not meant to do things alone. If that was the case, why would we have all these human beings around us? Anyway.
Let's go.
Yeah.
You know,
So yeah,
it's real.
real talk. But we gonna wrap it up here. Mouthpiece, you got some final words for this episode 44. We almost to 50, y'all. Boom, 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 boom. You hear my noise?
Burr,
Yeah.
burr, burr.
I'm trying to
44.
tell you, I definitely got a couple words, a couple things. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, the learning experience definitely is the learning experience, and trust the process, y'all. You know, like the Queens was saying, that shadow work is every day to take a look in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? When night in, take time to look in the mirror and ask yourself, what are you doing to contribute to help yourself, to help your kids, to help your family? You know what I'm saying? Even your people abroad. You know what I'm saying? Because now more than ever, it's time for us to unify and get our mind right and get back on task, get back, focused. One point in time, the people as a community, we stood as one. We was on point. It ain't like we can't do it right now. We could do it even better now. We got the internet. So I'm just, want to keep that spread and keep that going, and also commend you, Queens. Keep doing your thing, and big COC energy. You know what I'm saying? It's full effect. Hey, tap in. Everybody tap in. Y'all see the links? Tap in.
Go.
Thank you, Mouthpiece.
We appreciate you.
Gratitude, King.
Yeah.
Yeah, always. You already know since day one we've been ever since we met on remember Miss Parker, if I remember correctly. And
Mm-hmm.
ever since then we've been tapping in.
Shout out, Miss Parker.
Shout out to Miss. I know
Miss Parker,
that
man.
two
Memphis.
hundred from Miss Parker. That's
Yeah.
where I met Blended as well. So shout out to Miss Parker as well.
Yes,
So,
indeed.
so appreciate you so much for everything you do. You modding and welcome to the CLC. We got that men. See, that's a perfect example. We got the first gentleman. We wasn't
Yes.
just gonna be COC without no masculine energy as well. Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
I'm trying to tell you.
No, I'm just
Well
saying
said.
because I think that's the narrative, but no, it's a collective. We need both. So thank you so much, Mouthpiece. We appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
All the time. Much better to it. Already Queens. Big blessings on blessings. Talk to you to do your thing.
All right. Thank you.
And the ships are amazing. I'm gonna definitely come back on the ships one more again. You know what I'm saying? And stand outside a little bit, look at the ocean because it's a nice view. I'm loving the view.
Yeah, right. The view is wonderful, isn't it?
I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. All right, Queens. Be back to the chat. Big blessings on blessings.
All right. Have a
Gratitude.
well, Queen Kill.
Well,
We
you
have
know,
of this ship cruising and we didn't cruise and talked about some things. What you got to say?
I got my feet kicked up. You know, I got my chair turned around looking out toward the ocean here. And the thought was that when you do the inner work, sometimes I understand it is hard to identify it at first.
Mm-hmm.
But once you identify it, why not take the opportunity to fix the things that need to be fixed? If you look at your life and you say you don't like what you see, then why would you want to repeat it?
Hmm.
Or why would you want to look to see it again in future generations if you don't like what you see?
Mm,
It's not always easy to make a change, but if you got the right people to make the change with, you should take a chance on yourself.
mm,
And it only really matters when you do it anyway.
that,
You got people around you that wish that they could do it. But if you made it to today, if you made it to this live, if you made it to the replay, if you just come and frequent the ships, if you come in to get this nice, beautiful view, say, hey, pop in. But if you're really showing up to get some healing, if you're really showing up to change, if you're really showing up for yourself, Give yourself a pat on the back because it takes work. We gonna keep doing this thing. We still gonna keep, I wish I had a mimosa right here while I'm sitting here with a nice warm breeze on me. But I thank Blenda for coming out to the panel. Thank you for letting us joyride on your boat. It's such a beautiful boat. We about to have some more derbs pull up, so uh y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night.
That. Thank you for everybody that pulled up, Blended Healing. Thank you for giving this cruise line. Big Mouthpiece, thank you for always showing up as well. Let's see. Thank you for E. Nicole coming. Thank you for Sirius, the cynical one. I'm trying to get everybody, y'all. So Alma, thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate you. I said Sirius, the cynical one. And everybody else that was in the clouds. Oh, DJ King Miller. I didn't forget about you, DJ King Miller. I know you at work. Thank you for coming by as well. We appreciate everybody that always supports us. Um, it's not often that you see a show to have a longevity. So if you recall, this started on Blended Healings. That means the kids is coming, y'all. This started on Blended Healings at episode 10. And then she graced me with the presence of having taken it over. And with me taking it over, we had episode 44. So once again, thank you, Blended Healings, for giving this opportunity. She said, "This is yours. This is you." And I ran with it and ended up getting my cousin involved and look at it. So I appreciate that. So with that being said, we are always open to any type of dialogue that you would like to discuss here on the ships or Daily Dose of D or when KELLZ gets started. Y'all make sure y'all tune in to Blended Healing. She been dropping gems about that third eye. I don't know if y'all know about that. She been dropping them gems. And Alicia Dion, that daily motivation. Make sure you support her. And on Saturday, Mouthpiece, Saturdays at 9:30 Central. Go ahead and go over there and check him out as well, okay? Shout out to the network. Follow all the music and upcoming music that is coming out. And we appreciate everybody. The network has always been a sponsor, and we, the ladies of the network, appreciate y'all. Okay?
Yes.
All right. The children have arrived home, and we are about to log off, y'all.
Let's head on out. We
How
gonna
they hit,
sail on the
how
way.
they hit on that, see what they did on that basketball they first game, y'all. Because, we got family energy over here, too. So with
Yes.
that being said, peace and love to everybody. See you on the next one. Tune in to Daily Dose of D, Blended Healing, Holistic Royalty. I said holistic healing the other day. Holistic Royalty, Alicia Dion, Big Mouthpiece, and everybody else, okay? Peace and love to you all. And we will see you next week. See you real soon.
We out.
And we let the whole truth flow. Oh, friendship, situationship, love in all directions. We don't judge the heart, we just honor its reflection. Lay it down, baby. Speak your soul. Let it be real. This ain't therapy. This is truth dressed in silk robes. This is soul talk over incense and eye contact. This is Sheeps at the Love Palace, where love always gets a seat at the table.